Fun fact Friday. Are you familiar with the thought that for every hour of sleep you get to bed before midnight, it counts as double the amount of rest the next day? When we look at this through an Ayurvedic lens, it makes perfect sense. Ayurveda teaches us that there are three windows of time throughout a 12-hour period. That would be relating to the constitutions or dosha types, kapha, pitta, and vata. And kapha time of day is from 6 to 10, pitta is from 10 to 2, and vata is from 2 to 6. So if we're able to get to sleep before 10 p.m., we're entering sleep in the most restful or peaceful time of day, being from 6 to 10 p.m. And this applies also on the AM side of the clock. But when we're looking at sleep, obviously we're hoping to get there in the evening time. So if you're going to sleep at the kapha time, you're entering into the period where you're able to get the deepest, most restful sleep for your body. And then we come into the pitta time of day at 10 to 2. And if we aren't asleep by 10, and I can attest to this, usually if I'm up past 10, I almost get a second wind, and that is because that fire energy of pitta is entering into our body again. And it's like, woo, I feel great. I don't really need to go to sleep, but I pay for it the next day if I do that. But if I am asleep before 10 p.m., that gives my body the best chance of going through its normal cycles of reset and detoxification over the nighttime, because our bodies are actively repairing and restoring us. And if we're not allowing ourselves to be asleep at that time, it's disruptive to that cycle. And so it's really important, again, to be asleep at least by 10 p.m. Ideally, we're on our way to bed by 9, so that we're entering into that deep sleep phase before we hit the pitta time of night. And then the lightest sleep that we get is in the vata time. And vata, again, is wind and space. And that is from 2 to 6 a.m. And so that would be usually the time my clients are telling me they're waking, or we are in the most dream state, or we're just not, again, in that deep, deep sleep, which we get in the beginning of the evening from the 8 to 10 p.m. window of time. And then again, we cross into the fire phase at 10 o'clock to 2 a.m., which our bodies are burning and digesting and doing all the things that it needs to do to give us true optimal health.